So when you first start out with Facebook, you need to make sure you've obviously gone to the right address. So you can see in the top here, I've typed in www.facebook.com. I didn't type the rest of the stuff, it comes up automatically. But if you type that and click enter, it'll bring you to the site. And then for the first time at least, you need to log on. So I put my email or phone number, whatever you registered with. And then next to it, I've got the password here. And I've checked keep me logged in because I wanted to remember me each time I come back, and then I click on log in. Maybe you haven't got an account, so you're obviously going to sign up here, put in your details and sign up. But if you've already got an account, you're going to click on log in. And the first page that comes up is your home page. And you can see at the top here is home. So if you're ever away from this page and want to go back, you just click on this home button. And in today's video, I'm just going to give you a bit of an overview of exactly what's on your home page. Very important, in the top left it says search Facebook. So if I click here, I can either write in the name of a friend I know, or maybe a person or a group that I'm looking for. So let's look, for example, maybe I'm looking for the group, the Succulent Society in Johannesburg. So I type in succulent, and these are all the ones that they show me for South Africa. And so I would click on the one that I want, and I could join it, or maybe I'd click in a person I know. So this is Scott, he's my husband, so I would click on him. Maybe I want to look at his page. But you'll notice underneath it's giving me a bunch of other Scotts that I don't know, that are friends of friends. So it's trying to help me if I'm looking for someone. So that's something useful to use. In the left-hand side here, it lists different pages that you are members of, or groups that you're members of. At the top here, it lists my name, so this is a quick link to my profile. Another place that has a quick link to my profile is over here in the top right. So it says Stephanie Profile. So either of those that I click on would take me to my page. At the top here, it allows me to write what I'm currently thinking or upload current photos, or both. So I would click here and type what's on my mind. I can also add a photo by going down here. It says add photos, or by going up here that says add photos. Next it says tag people in your post. So maybe if I want to mention somebody in my post, I could click here and it'll send them a notification that I've mentioned them. Next here, add what you're doing or feeling. I think these are shortcuts. Yeah, you can see here it's got different sections that I'm thinking about, and I can choose different emoticons. But I'm going to take that away. Or I could say exactly where I am. It will give my location. I often don't bother about the stuff, it's too much effort, and I just type what I'm thinking and click on post. Other things on this page you can see down here, these are other people I know have posted pictures, or it's adverts. It's a new thing, so I can scroll down and go through them. And you'll see here that Mark van Pletsen, my brother-in-law, has written something, and so underneath I can either click like, because I like what he said. I can click on comment to make a comment. Or another way I could do this is I could write down here to put a comment, or I could share it on my page, and I'll show you more about that in another video. But something important to note is that underneath here I can see what other people have said. And there's lots of people who've said stuff that I'm not friends with, but I can still view them because Mark is my friend, and as well as theirs. But I cannot click on them and go to their page and get more detail. I won't see anything, because if they're not my friend I can't see more detail. But we can go more into that later. So, and then on the right hand side here, there's a lot of other details which I never really look at. One good thing down here is it tells you if you've been invited. I've been invited to an event. Underneath it tells me that a friend of mine, it's her birthday today. It suggests groups. It's a lot of advertising often, so that's why I never really look at it, but you're welcome to see more. And then I've already mentioned that this here is my short link to my profile. Next to it is home, which would actually bring back this page, but just in case I'm away from it, I could click here. Next to it are two faces, and these are requests from people for me to be friends with them. And I can either say confirm or delete. Next, it says messages. So people have sent messages to me, I can click here to reply. This world is notification, so it tells me what other people are doing. And then this last one here with the lock is got to do with my privacy settings, so how many people can and can't see my posts. We can look in more detail at that later. And then this down arrow is about creating groups or pages, or logging out or editing some of the pages that you are part of. And then this last column here, again, it's just more details about what people are doing. So I very seldom actually look at this side of Facebook. I really just look at this middle bar, and then I often look here if I'm trying to get to a page of mine. So it's your choice how much you want to actually be involved. The main point is that you want to see what other people are doing and like their pictures or comment on it, as well as say what you've been doing. So yeah, that's the end of our first video. Next time we can speak more about our privacy settings, which is always a concern.